All right, guys, I'm working on hive number 4 here at the Elm Grove Apiary. I'm not sure what happened. I just looked, I saw that was turned off. It didn't look like it was too hot because I had you in the shade right here, looking over my right shoulder or my right arm, working on hive number 4. It's the third hive that I've looked at. A lot of bees in there. I added the super in an 8-frame configuration. I hope you got to see how that looked. Nothing short of miraculous. So after we look at this hive, hopefully it gets a super. They're the same height because this one's higher up. I'm saying this to myself, like, why are they the same height? I just added a third box. This one's on its own stand lower down. This one's on 2 center blocks. But this is the 5th hive. I've worked on the 3 of them already. This will be the 4th one, and I'll go back into the one that I'm wanting to change the boxes around and see if they need a super, and if they're a good hive, whether they need a super or not. I'm going to change one of their boxes out for one that's more intact. These guys sound good. Oh yeah. Now there's some ants in here. I don't worry about ants too much. I think they kind of help with maybe eating some larvae from the small hive beetles. I think the bees kind of help them stay in their lane. Excuse me. And you didn't hear me a minute ago talking about, you never really realize the speech impediment you have until you listen to yourself talk on YouTube or read the closed captioning or try to use Siri. It's a real humbling process. It's the most impressive thing I've ever heard in my life. Yeah. Wasn't it easy enough? I'm just gonna go ahead and pull this off. I just had a quick glimpse when I turned the lid over. The bees look pretty good inside, but more ants than I'd like to see. I don't worry about it too much, but when they're on the lid, it's one thing. I just want to see how we're doing down there. Yeah, it looks like a lot of bees. Another thing I mentioned is I'm going to have to, when I get my Caucasian queen, this one in the Balladaris apiary, and followed by the green apiary. Followed by the no, hold on. This is the main reason I'm getting the Caucasian queens for these 5 hives, but I also have the Balladaris apiary, which is the 2nd priority for replacing the queens with Caucasian queens because they're gentler. Show my point of view. And then the green apiary, because my friend out there is always mowing. Let me pick you up here and sit you down. These bees look good. You can kind of see some white wax. You see the sun glistening off of it. Followed by the green apiary, that's the 3rd priority. And then I got the Savannah apiary. After that, I'll probably take some out to the cow pasture apiary. I call these apiaries different things, like in my notes, in my records and things like that. So I'm going to peek in here real quick. You see how these bees, they're a little bit more aggressive coming out. They didn't get the smoke But when I do that, I'm gonna have to actually go through and kill the queen. Find the queen, kill all the queen cups, or smash them all. And then I may just take the queen out, depending on how emotionally involved I am with them. These two have actually been pretty good hives. I've had these for a while. But I may take them and use them somewhere else, or I may just kill them and put them on top of the new queen cage. But I got to go in there and do it. But for now, I want to get supers on these guys so they'll have a little bit more space. They'll start making honey. It's less likely to swarm, right? Kind of look here. It's a good, like you're tilting your head a little bit. Let me turn it back. A lot of nectar. Let's look on the outside of the outermost frame. A lot of foundation. No comb. But there's a lot over here. I may try to turn that one around. Depending. If I found brood right here, I'm not going to mess with it, right? Don't see any brood, don't see anything super complicated. I don't see an obvious queen walking around. It's mostly just backfilled. Tell you what. Oh, there's my queen. See, I may stick with this queen. I mean, right there by my thumb. All right. So I'm gonna leave her right here. That's a dark queen. So because I saw the queen there, and there's places to lay in here, maybe. There's comb there, I guess. She may decide to lay some over here, so I'm just gonna kind of leave that be. But it's pretty nice. I was glad to see that queen. That's probably the prettiest queen I've seen. Well, the other ones, to me, were lighter. I think significantly lighter. That's probably the darkest one I've seen since I've been here, or this year. I believe the Caucasians are dark. You'll be able to look and see all the bees will be darker when her brood starts hatching. So this one's going to get a super. I believe this one's ready. Let me look on the bottom here. All right. Try to scratch some of that off. All right, this is a little bit. this is just a foundation. All right, so let me slide this on here. So this is 9 frames. If you were able to see the other one with 8 frames, there's a significant difference in the space between the 9 frame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah. This is a significant difference in the gaps. I want to do you this way. Watch your step. Don't get dizzy. So there's one frame in here. I know it needs to come out because it's just foundation, right? You can only use these in 10 frames. Like a foundation. Even though this one's got comb, sliding that down there. All right. This is old comb here. Make sure they all look like they have foundation or a comb. Sorry guys. I really hope that third hive is ready for a box, a super, because I want all of those frames of nectar and honey to be put into a super today. I don't want to drive home with it. I have to put it back in the freezer. So I put 3 here. I may put 4 here. We'll see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Again, look at that. It's dark. This was from the fall. Sorry, the bees will move it around. We'll mix it up. We'll eat it. They'll cap it. And put that one right in the middle. Try to clean this end bar up right here. Take this out too, in case I decide to put 4. Pretty heavy. All right. This is a gap right there. I think it'll be okay. Same. I'm wondering if I should put the ones that are just dry comb on the inside. I can move them around later. Here's a frame that was worthy to be harvested here, unworthy here, and that's going to be right in the middle. House cleaning. This frame right here is broken. It's a plastic frame. Not much I can do to it. It's able to hold its weight there so far. You know, and you see how I'm kind of like pulling from one box. I'm just kind of putting, like, you know, you can do a lot of this ahead of time. If I had 30 nukes or hives out here, I would have some boxes already made the way, exactly the way I wanted them. And know that I'd probably have at least that many ready to go. I could just pop the supers on. This. I will fill that with purples with the bees. These are some old tops. When I say old, not that old. For me, old. My point is, they're not waxed. They've sat on boxes that weren't properly built, so therefore the weather got to them easier and insects are able to get in there and build nests. I'm looking at ants going in and out. Alright, so I'm going to fill that up right there. I'm going to put a little bit right down here. Squeeze it down. This is I kind of like the line when I don't know what to do beekeeping. It's like from the Hive Doctor, something he would say. I think I got that from him. He obviously knows what to do, but there's been a couple of videos he's made that kind of made me laugh like that. And you don't know what to do beekeeping. So that's me. I'm not sure what to do, but I want to seal that off. I'm going to press it down pretty hard on the box. Hopefully be able to squish it closed all the way. It does not look like that's going to be the case. Put the cinder block on it. It will help over time. It will close. Yeah, if I take these lids and replace them with ones that are waxed, and then wax these guys, they'll do great. You can re-wax and reuse old bee equipment, as long as it's intact. All right, guys, let's go around. Watch your step. All right, cover this with a towel. I may have to cover more than just that with the towel. Let me slide these. This comb over here. have clear space to kind of, manipulate stuff. Slide this over. I'm gonna take this bottle out. I'm getting mad. So I need to make sure that the hive is queen right. No point in just changing it all out if it's a dead hive. Let's see what you can see here. All right. So there's a big gap right here. There's a big gap down here at the bottom. So I think this one is the one that needs to be replaced. I probably can make do. Well, I got another box over there, but I think they're just as bad as this top one at least. I actually grabbed a second box. All right. Let's see what we got. Hopefully this guy can take a super. I can put me a box in there. Come on now. Let's try this thing. Okay, looks pretty good. That just looks like it's been dipped. I guess I could test it. You just throw water on it and see. I don't know. The numbers don't look too bad. I want to say I may can take a chance and put a super on there. I'll need to look at them first. Let's see. There's definitely a lot of bees in there, so they're going to get a new box. Probably even if I can't find a queen. I'll see if they can just survive, hang on. Slide this one down here. It's not gonna hang there, but this will stay there. All right. So that's a good sign. I'm seeing, well, I'll say, let me just take that back. That's not a good sign. That's just a sign. I mean, they're making nectar. A queenless hive will make nectar and more honey, or bring nectar and make more honey than one that's queen right sometimes, because none of the bees know what to do. So every one of them gets involved in making honey. All right, this has got to be the hive. That's the aggressive hive. Unless I've just been here too long. queen cups, queen cells. Let's flip it up. No. Forgive my shadow, but I'll bring you around this way. That's not how it looks. This is a more aggressive hive. It might be aggressive because they don't have a queen. Flipping it up, I like to kind of bounce it and okay. There's some larvae right there. At the left side over there. Be the bottom if I hold it right. Alright. There's some larvae there. There's queen cups. I think there's anything in there. I can't do it that way. Some drone brood. Some larvae. Same position. There's queen cups, queen cups. Same. Drone brood here at the bottom. More queen cups down there. Maybe these guys are getting ready to swarm. I don't know. Procedure. Let's see here. Alright. Don't really see much. I just see it's like backfilled with honey, nectar, some bee bread. There's a queen cup there. There's honey over there. I'm definitely going to give these guys a super. They should be super happy. I'm going to be able to confirm what I'm hoping is right. When I take all the frames out of the bottom box and give them a new box. Let me do this. Give these guys a minute to think about what they're doing. Grab that box. They're not going to be real happy. Wax moth damage. Down everywhere, aren't they? Yeah. It'll be okay. This is one that's painted. So I'm hoping when I start taking the frames out of the bottom, I'll find the queen, I'll find lots of eggs and brood, stick them in this box, and everybody will be happy. Yeah, they're climbing all over the phone. I feel like they're climbing in my hair. Girls, calm down. So this big gap right here is a problem. So close to last. All right. Box has got the staple here on the top. So I'll do this kind of fast. But I want to look at these at the same time here. If I see the queen, I'll show you. If I see some really good brood in here, I'll show you. It feels like a light box though. Talking like it's obvious I'm going to put people in here. It may not be. Bunch of nectar. One queen cell. to find the queen. Here's some drones. Some brood. Let's see if I see the queen. Okay, that's not. That's not the best brood pattern in the world. That's a lot of drone. There's some larvae down there. You kind of look. I don't think. I don't want to rule out putting a super on there. I may just do it. I see larvae in there. Can't breed. This is more wonky brood right here. There's something behind me. I don't see a queen. I see a larva. I hear something like in my left ear. Like a dog or something. Sorry, I'm getting distracted here. Let me just kind of focus here. Drone there. So let's see what we got. Oh, ain't big. This is the very end. So these guys big gap right here. All the bees were coming out like that was an entrance for them. I mean, it was an exit and entrance. It needs to be as perfect can be. And it's hard for wood, but when you don't put together right, when you don't put glue on all the spots it needs to be, and you don't screw or tack or nail that in place, that's what you're gonna get. Better box. I don't think the box I have, the 2 boxes I have over there, I don't think they can replace this one. I think it will be a mistake if I try to do that. It would make it easier to look at the frames. Alright, let me back up a little bit. Okay, that's what that noise is my back is hitting the vine right there. Kind of like some kind of rat or something, or a squirrel. I hope it's not too late. I gotta, I know what time it is right now. I'm gonna start off with this one and work my way in. I want to see how much brood we have. See if I can find the queen. I think I have a queen. I don't think. I want to be able to add. There's some honey right there. Okay. Queen. That looks like, to me, that looks like a small queen. Kind of wonder. Yeah, this is the same one I found a few weeks ago. I mean, she may not be a virgin queen. we have over here? Let me see. I want to see some brood. I think I looked at this frame before. Yeah, I did. So let me show you. This is the one, the first frame of brood, and this. See that queen cup? See that those queen cups down there? Up here. You see all the larvae and stuff. So she's laying. I'm gonna feed them. She's gonna get pinched. I wonder, I know when they act real angry, sometimes when they're queenless, I want to know if they do that also if they have a bad queen, like if their queen is weak. Like I'm gonna say she's small. There's just not a lot of brood everywhere. That comb, the brood pattern doesn't look real good. Looks like they're obviously trying to get ready for another queen. Yeah, let's shade that down a little bit. So I wonder if that just makes them a little bit irritated. I'm sure it does, but I don't know if I say this video. Oh, I'm sure it does. I really don't know. That's why I'm asking. I gotta feed 3 colonies. The ones that don't have supers on them. So I got 2 of them that have supers. That means I got 2 extra jars. I believe I wanted to put 2 extra, an extra jar over here, and I want to put an extra jar here for sure. The other one will have at least 1 jar. And there won't be any jars on the ones that have supers. But I need to take these 3 honey frames that have honey. I'm gonna put them over there. There it is. All right, let me slow these bees back down a little bit. already a million bees up here. This has 9, so I'm gonna take 2 of those frames. I got 3 extra ones. I'll shake these out. Same. You see that? It's comb there, so we're good to go. This one looks alright. Look at that. It's definitely interesting to the bees. I'll say that one had 9. This one, that one must have had 8. I should have put 2 in there. Alright, I'll take out this end one here. The holes. These are going to fill in with purple. Alright. I'll tell you what to do. Alright, guys. I remember thinking there's probably an internal figure in this one. I didn't have a jar. So now only one of this one's going to get 2. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's going to get 2. This one's getting 1 and this one's getting 1. this apiary. It's pretty light. Meaning dilute. I should have brought some more jars. I took all the jars I had in the back of my truck inside the garage. This one's getting cool. It's the most temperamental right now, as I can tell. Not sure if this is going to help. You gotta get the queen first. Box. It was. So I realized I got to take these frames on. I can take these to Savannah apiary. I'm not gonna have time to do any kind of spraying or anything like that. Just gonna pick stuff up. this weight on here, center block. This one frame's falling down because of these hives been out here the longest. Those are my Saskatraz hives. I don't know what genetics they have now. You see these bees trying to get in here because they remember there's a big entrance there. So I need to figure out what's going on here. Look at this box. Close down here. Purplize it up. Probably need to replace that box on top as well. I guess what I keep saying. They need to fit tight. That's the advantage of having the telescoping covers though. See what's going on back here. This box is probably intact. These look to be intact. There's a little ridge right there, a little separation down there at the bottom. Up here. I'll probably come out here with a drill. Screw some in. Yeah, I don't know if I like that. Got everything. I think their population's big enough they can fertilize that. In fact, what I'll do. Let's see if this helps any. Little propolis traps. I know they're going to be trying to fertilize that space. Upside down. Kind of close the gap a little bit too. Check these off the top. No bees. Act like a little protection. You see if this one is closed okay. This one needs a little help. Alright guys. I'm gonna help you. They'll propolis that down and it'll help. And give me some propolis. This is a good day after work. I'll go use some of this sugar water here. I'm going to put it in the fridge. Keep it from that's going to go out. That won't go out. Alright guys, Honey Jefe here. Thank you for watching guys, I appreciate it. It's been a long, quick trip. I was hunting with a J, Jeff, one F between two E's. This is my office.